Welcome back to Auto Vehicle Info, where we bring you the latest and most exciting news from the automotive world. Today, we're diving deep into a car that's stirring up a ton of buzz. The brand new 2026 Volkswagen Super Beetle. Yes, you heard that right. Volkswagen has reimagined its most iconic model, the Beetle, for the modern age. And what they've created is not just a nod to the past, but a bold leap into the future. Stick with us as we take a full look at what might be one of the most exciting revivals in recent automotive history. Volkswagen's decision to bring back the Beetle was not made lightly. The original Beetle, with its unmistakable rounded shape and air-cooled engine, became a global icon. It was simple, affordable, and full of personality. Then came the new Beetle in the late 1990s, and later the third-generation Beetle, which carried on the retro charm but never quite recaptured the magic of the original. Now in 2026, Volkswagen is aiming to reinvent the legend with a completely new approach, the Super Beetle. And let's be clear, this isn't just a facelift or a modernized version of the last model. This is a ground-up redesign that merges retro styling with cutting-edge technology. The 2026 Volkswagen Super Beetle rides on the VW Group's updated MEB Plus electric platform, the same one used in the ID lineup, including the ID4 and ID7. That means this is a fully electric vehicle, ditching the combustion engine for a zero-emissions, high-efficiency pack. The choice to go electric makes perfect sense in today's market. But VW hasn't stopped there. They've given the Super Beetle the personality, presence, and practicality to match. Let's talk performance first. The base model comes with a single rear-mounted motor producing 230 horsepower, while a dual-motor all-wheel drive GTX version pumps out 330 horsepower, pushing the Beetle from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just around 4.8 seconds. That's a far cry from the humble original that barely hit 60 miles per hour after what felt like an eternity. In terms of range, the new Super Beetle offers an impressive 320 miles on a full charge in the rear-wheel drive version, and about 285 miles in the dual-motor variant thanks to a slightly larger 82 kilowatt-hours battery pack. DC fast charging allows it to juice up from 10% to 80% in about 22 minutes, making it highly practical for daily driving and even longer road trips. And yes, VW has retained a level of efficiency that honors the Beetle's economic roots, making this car one of the most accessible EVs in its class when it comes to operating costs. Now let's talk about the design, because this is where the Super Beetle really grabs attention. The silhouette pays homage to the original, with that iconic rounded roofline, circular headlamps, and short overhangs. But this isn't just nostalgia, it's been modernized in every detail. The LED matrix headlights have a distinct ringed design that echoes the classic round shape while giving off a futuristic vibe. The front fascia is minimalist, with a smooth, aerodynamic nose that gently curves into the fenders. The hood features subtle creases that add visual depth, and the signature VW logo at the center now lights up. Along the sides you'll find flush door handles, smooth character lines, and a slightly more muscular stance compared to previous Beetles, giving it a more confident and sporty posture. At the rear, the light bar stretches across the width of the car, connecting to circular taillights in a callback to the original, but now with a high-tech twist. The Super Beetle name is proudly displayed in retro-style script under the VW badge, a small but meaningful touch. The overall proportions are slightly larger than the last generation Beetle, offering more cabin space and comfort without losing the compact charm that made the original so lovable. Inside, the 2026 Super Beetle brings a blend of classic inspiration and modern innovation. The dashboard design is clean and uncluttered, with a two-tone theme that varies depending on trim. VW offers fun color combinations that harken back to the cheerful flower power vibe of the 1960s, including pastel blues, mint greens, and warm creams. There's even an optional flower vase on the dash. Yes, a modernized version of the quirky detail that made the new Beetle so unique. But beyond the nostalgia, this cabin is packed with tech. A 12.9-inch touchscreen takes center stage, running VW's latest infotainment system with support for over-the-air updates, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and integrated voice control. A second 10.2-inch digital instrument cluster gives the driver a customizable layout with EV-specific metrics. The materials used throughout the cabin are both sustainable and upscale. Vegan leather, recycled plastics, and natural fibers give the interior a premium yet eco-conscious feel. Seating is comfortable and supportive, with plenty of legroom both front and rear, making this Beetle a genuine four-seat. The cargo space is surprisingly generous too, with a rear hatch that opens to reveal 16 cubic feet of storage, expandable with the rear seats folded flat. On the safety front, the Super Beetle is loaded with Volkswagen's IQ drive suite of advanced driver systems that includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, autonomous emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and a 360-degree camera system. Higher trims also offer semi-autonomous highway driving features and automated parking assist. All of this combines to make the 2026 Super Beetle not just stylish, but smart and safe for the modern world. Asterisk pricing starts at around $33,000 for the base single-motor model, while the AWD GTX version comes in closer to $45,000. VW is also offering a limited first edition trim, which comes fully loaded with exclusive color options, commemorative badging, and a free 3-year subscription to VW's WeCharge network. The Super Beetle will initially launch in Europe and North America, with other global markets to follow shortly after. Asterisk, what's perhaps most exciting about the 2026 Super Beetle is how it blends legacy and progress. It doesn't try to replicate the past, it reinvents it, creating a car that honors its roots while charging ahead into a new era of mobility. Whether you're a longtime Beetle fan or someone new to the brand, this is a vehicle that stands out in today's crowded EV market, not just because of its design, but because of its spirit. Asterisk, that wraps up our full deep dive into the 2026 Volkswagen Super Beetle. Let us know in the comments what you think about this electric revival. Is VW on the right track with this redesign? Would you consider it for your next EV? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update from Auto Vehicle Info. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Asterisk.